Hey guys, what's up? My name's Jen. I'm a former flight attendant. Yes, we actually had to do this. Turned travel commentator here on YouTube and a travel agency owner. I own my own travel agency. I help people travel every single day. If you're interested in getting help with your travels, check the description down below. There are a bunch of goodies down there. I was having a little bit of a hard time trying to decide what to react to next. I feel like in more recent times, we don't have a lot of good content of travel with the girls. So either we need to branch out on some things or we can do some retro reacting. I was going down memory lane with Glitter and Lasers. Yes, we are back to Glitter and Lasers for this one. I went way back, way back to 7 years ago when she went to Hawaii. And I will have to say that these girls like to say they are travelers, act like they're these big adventurers. Pretty much Chantal Foodie Beauty is the only one that does that, really. But Glitter and Lasers has actually traveled a lot. When I was looking back to like years and years ago, she's been around. That's something that I can't critique at all. I think that is so good. Usually when people are big travelers, have a really good sense of the world and have just like a different level of gratitude for seeing different places in the world and have a lot more gratitude for being from the United States and like everything that we have here. And I just don't really get that sense from her all the time, aka Target video. That being said, she has traveled quite a bit. I saw like an India travel vlog. I definitely want to watch that at some point. I came across a couple of videos from her Hawaii trip 7 years ago. Now, why are we watching a vlog from 7 years ago? There's a couple of objectives that I want to see. One, I want to see how she does traveling back that long ago before she really started her like major health journey of like exercising and doing all that. I kind of want to see if there's any differences that we could notice in how she's getting around or how physically fit she is for the traveling. The other thing I want to see is there a difference in her personality? Has she changed over the years? I think that'll be kind of interesting. Another one is she traveling differently? Is she seeming a little bit more responsible back in the day? Is she traveling like she is now, where it's kind of like loosey-goosey, forgetting her CPAP on the flight or something like that? Or has she not changed whatsoever in how she travels? Seeing how much she actually has traveled in the past, it's so surprising to me that she still seems like she's such a new traveler when she travels. It's just, I think it's just how scattered she is with everything. I don't know, but I thought this would be fun. This is not the first video that was posted for this trip. She had a lookbook video for this Hawaii trip that she posted first of different, I think it was swimsuits or I think just outfits maybe. It had 1.6 million views. Now, fashion and me, I'm not a really big fashion critiquer. We're not going to watch that one. I'm probably not the best person to be critiquing fashion, even travel fashion. We'll see. This was posted right after that one, so this is like the first vlog we got from this trip. Now there are, I think, 2 more vlogs following this, and I would really like to just kind of like go on this Hawaii journey with her and see how it goes. From the last thumbnail, I think there's some drama that happens, or she gets very upset over some things. I don't know. So I just want to go on this little Hawaii journey. I am planning to get to Hawaii myself this year. It's been like, have I been there since COVID? I don't think I've been to Hawaii since COVID. Which is crazy, but I've been to Jamaica and like other kind of more warm places and cruising. So I was hoping to get there last year, but it's gonna be this year for sure. I'm gonna get to Hawaii. I'm gonna hold myself to that. Honolulu, I love. I just love having like the city, the beaches there, and like the atmosphere. And then I love being able to go hike Diamond Head and having that portion too, and getting around the island. I mean, I love Maui and Kona as well. I love Hawaii. Hawaii is one of my top favorite places to have ever traveled in the whole world. So it is definitely amazing and beautiful. I hope that that comes across in her footage. I had chatted with someone in the comments on the last video talking about her videography is actually really good when she was diving in the water, when she was on Bimini Island with Virgin Voyages, and It's true, like, her videography is really good, and I think that's that John guy. Sorry, John. She's mentioned him, but she doesn't talk too much about him. So I'm curious to see if we still have that kind of videography back in the day, like 7 years ago. I don't know how long he's been with her. Someone definitely has a lot of skill that works with her because some of the footage is totally gorgeous. I'm so jealous of that. I wish I had those kind of skills when I was traveling to get video like that. Maybe someday I can get better at it. I don't know. The original video will be linked down below if you want to go check it out on her channel. Let me know in the comments if you have been to Hawaii as well. I'm very curious how many of you have actually gone to Hawaii as well. And let's just get started. You know me, I'm just a little bit of a chatter. Okay, Anna, take it away. Vlog is called Hawaii Travels, Sun Sighting and More in Honolulu.
So today we're checking out the Byodo-In Temple. I know literally nothing about this temple, so I'm going to tell you what I learn as I learn it. Other than
at least she's being honest. Okay.
And it's very beautiful. And there's lots of people taking photos.
Oh, she had like long hair.
So I'm going to be one of those annoying people that's like, and me, temple. Watch out for them peacocks. Okay, so this is Bonsho. Bonsho is a sacred bell that was made in Japan, I believe. And
this is what we don't get from Foodie, which is really annoying. Can you see already the difference between this one? I mean, we have like zero intro into being in Hawaii or anything like that. Maybe that was in the last video of her fashion stuff. No idea. We're already getting information on what she's looking at and seeing. So a little bit of culture. I like that. I do. I don't have anything bad to say about that.
And the reason this is out here is visitors are invited to like hit the bell or bang the bell before they go into the temple. And it's supposed to clear your mind of negativity, take away any bad thoughts, and prepare you to be ready to enter the temple. So, of course, I'm all about hitting things with a stick. So I'm going to go ring that bell.
Wait, what? Okay.
My eyes feels so incredibly clear right now. Must have been hitting the bell with a stick. So this is inside the temple.
Okay, do you guys feel like she always has to put on a show with maybe it's just because I'm more of a shy, quiet person in like my everyday life, but to like hit it and then be like dramatic and be like, oh, and be like, oh. I don't know. She is like that. So that is kind of like a personality thing. We still see a lot of that. It's so cringy to me just because I'm not that way.
You could light a nice little piece of incense to kind of celebrate and find peace in life. And then there was also this just amazing sculpture there of a huge Buddha. You're going to see it in just a second here. But
I'm curious like what the temple people thought about this picture. I don't know if that would be completely appropriate to take at a temple. You know, so she has her shoes off. So I wonder if you're supposed to take your shoes off or not. Sometimes you do have to at temples, so I'm not saying that that's good or bad. I just curious. Posing like that, I don't know. Interesting that her dress isn't a little bit longer. I mean, it is right at her knees, it looks like, but you're supposed to be like below the knees when you go to temples like this usually. I'm not sure how strict this temple is, but you always want your shoulders covered and dressed like shorts or skirt below the knee if you're going to temples, just to be respectful to them.
It was just interesting to see something so unique and different in an American country that kind of celebrate Buddhist culture. It was beautiful. So here at the temple, they have a Japanese paper fortune, which is omikuji. I probably said that wrong. But it's a happy revelation. So basically you put $1 in this box and you pull out a piece of paper and it's going to give me some type of revelation, both in English and Japanese. I will try to read it in Japanese and sound like an idiot. So here we go. Here's my $1 in the box. And now I'm going to... I like to mix it up and make sure I get a good one. It looks like gum. Looks like I'm going to eat some gum. Let's see what it is. A lot of folds in this piece of paper.
Thank you for that.
Ooh.
Look how heavy her makeup is. Oof. In the heat in Hawaii. I mean, it was 7 years ago, though, so like matte heavy makeup was kind of a thing, so gotta give grace.
Very lucky. Just want you to see that.
Oh god, I'm like backing up, like don't put it in my face.
It is time for you to reevaluate your strengths. You are very attractive, though you usually hesitate to show them off to others. Please regain your strength by reevaluation of yourself. Luck and love. It will be good to show you as you are. Luck in your work. Please have more originality.
That's awesome. Oh Lord. That's funny.
Financial luck. It will get
better. More original.
Like in travels. It is good to travel where you wanted to go in your infancy. Where did baby Anna want to go? Lucky item, a suitcase. I'm gonna say that this is depressing.
It's not depressing.
Basically, like, you're not original enough. You need to fall in love more, and you need to fix your money situation. But
So maybe you need to be more authentic and find some passions that you're really passionate about so you can come across as more genuine and authentic. That's something that I've always said about her is her being genuine. It never really hits me like she's being truly genuine, just being like over analytical here. I was in Thailand and we went to a temple and they had I should look up what it's actually called. Shake sticks. Hold on. Okay, it was a Chinese temple in Thailand, which there's a really heavy Chinese influence there, and it was something called Khao Sim. If I can find any footage that I have of it, I'm gonna put it in there. But you would essentially like pose a question, or I think this one was actually like it was giving you your fortune or like telling you about yourself, something along those lines. And then you would have a container that had a bunch of sticks in it. This temple was very, very gracious in allowing tourists to come in and try it out as well. And they're very, very generous with us coming in and like trying their different traditions and stuff like that. That was really cool that we got to be a part of it. So you would sit and shake it until one of the sticks comes out, and then that stick we went over and like swapped it for a paper with a description of your fortune, kind of like what she has, like, so I guess it's a fortune or kind of telling you about yourself or something like that. I'm not doing it justice, but it was really cool to see like a different type of tradition, and it was really fun. They also would like bless you if you were a female. The monk could not touch you, so he had like a secondary person that would put a bracelet on you. There's so many different traditions that were so interesting to learn about the culture over there. If you are into learning about different religions and stuff and haven't looked into Buddhism, it's really, really interesting and really cool to learn about. And from my experience, especially being in Thailand, they're very open to sharing their religion with you, which is really cool and very, very interesting. So I'm kind of like surprised that she's at such like a cultural thing, and this is really cool. I wonder how she came about coming to this temple. Like, how did this get brought up? I just can't see her being like, let's go to this temple, but maybe she did really just come to get the fashion photo shoot stuff. I can't see her being actually interested in this stuff, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think, if she was there for the photo shoot purpose or if she was actually interested in learning about it.
But apparently my revelation is lucky because I needed to know all of this because apparently I was ignoring it.
Well,
so our hotel has free shaved ice, so we're gonna have some free shaved ice because that's what one does when there is free shaved ice.
Kind of weird.
So today we're at Marukami Udon. I can't say these things, but it's noodles in a bowl that's delicious. And this is supposed to be one of the best restaurants in Hawaii, and there's a line, as you can see. So I'm standing in line. You know me, I don't do lines. Not because I'm pretentious, but because I hate waiting in lines. It's like,
I was just gonna say she doesn't do lines, as we know.
Number one pet peeve, but we'll do so.
But she will do for food.
For delicious noodles in a bowl, as I'm doing right now. So you get to see them preparing your noodles right in front of you, and it's just like a chaotic mess back there. But it was amazing how efficient and organized they were.
Mess.
Okay, so I'm like really...
That's kind of rude to say. It did not look like a chaotic mess. It just looked like they were working, and you can even see the line of people in the window there. What about that looked like a chaotic mess to you guys?
Terrible always try to be authentic when I try this. Sorry, wow. I can't get a noodle.
Learning chopsticks is hard. I'll give her that. But
hold on. I'm gonna get
you don't need to make a scene out of it. Just,
yeah. Working some noodles. Really good. It's worth waiting in line for. That's for sure. So we're at that Honolulu.
I don't know. It's so weird that she does this stuff like straight in front of everyone. Like that woman started looking over at her. It's worth waiting in line for. Like, if it wasn't, would she have said that just like out there in front of everyone? I don't know. It just feels a little like not appropriate in public.
Cookie company, where I just ate my weight in free samples because they were free. And they kept pushing us to do it, so why not? It's like that kid dream come true. So now I'm going to make a box of cookies. We'll put 10 cookies in this box. which then will cost me $9, which is what vacationers are made of, expensive cookies. Anyway, let's go.
In Hawaii,
White
yes.
chocolate peppermint, white chocolate ginger spice, white chocolate pumpkin.
Basic.
I don't care. I'm allowed to like
It's a female videoing her. I wonder who that
dark
is.
chocolate peppermint. Okay, I think it's boring to watch me do this, but I'm gonna keep doing it.
You're right.
Put things in the box. I'm gonna eat them. I'm gonna sit in my room and shame eat them by myself. These are not a gift. These are for me. Okay, so we're at.
Interesting that she says that. I mean, she probably did do that, but she never talks about her eating habits or like barely even talks about food unless it's like related to something healthy. She's like a protein girly now or something. Yeah, interesting that she was a little more open back then.
Diamond Head Lookout Point, which I'm pretty sure people make out at. This looks like a place people would come to get some action. I mean, I would come here to get some action. I'm just thinking selfishly.
I mean, that's kind of Hawaii.
I mean, if I had action to get
a lot of.
Yeah, I don't have that right now, but we're working on it. Anyway, so this is called Diamond Head. Well, what behind us, I think, is Diamond Head. And Diamond Head is named after the fact that they, like, I guess, thought calcium something something was diamonds and it wasn't. So American
Thank you for that education.
What that is named.
Okay, I'm gonna read the actual. She started off so well with describing the culture and what she was looking at and where she was at of things, and then we get Diamond Head of something something because of calcium something something. Diamond Head is named after the calcite crystals that the British sailors mistook for diamonds in the 19th century. So the British sailors thought they were getting diamonds, but it actually wasn't. And then the Hawaiian name for Diamond Head is Leani, I hope I'm saying that right, which means brow of the tuna, which is kind of cool. The name comes from the summit's resemblance to the brow of a tuna fish. I need to see what a brow of a tuna fish. I'll insert the picture. Brow of a tuna fish. The ridgeline of the crater resembles the dorsal fin of the tuna. Okay. Got it. I wonder if she's going to mention anything about the fact that Diamond Head is like a crater, a volcanic crater. So it's in a circle. So I wonder if that's what they're referring to as like the brow of the tuna. We learned a lot about Diamond Head. I didn't know the tuna part about Diamond Head. I knew it was a crater and that its shape is very unique. And I have hiked it a couple of times actually. Both very, very nice hikes. And I highly recommend it if you're in Honolulu. Back to you, Anna.
Actually, British stupidity. So that's a change. Yeah, I guess the British people thought they were diamonds, but they weren't. I'm probably mixing up all the facts right now, but it doesn't matter because look at it.
Crazy how far our cameras have gone.
Like that.
I don't like it.
Only a chicken.
Why is she always petting random animals?
Chicken that likes to be held a lot, or does he like this, or does he hate this right now?
You don't like it.
I'm sorry.
No, you don't care.
Well, he cares. He definitely cares. This chicken hates me.
You ain't got no choice.
This chicken now officially hates me.
Put him down.
This chicken hates me too. I'm gonna braid his hair later.
Yeah.
This must be her tour guide.
Hold him. Yes. Okay, so this is Chinaman's hat, and as a vlogger, you always get like everybody wants you to take these like crazy photos, but you can't because it's culturally insensitive. So all you're gonna get is a wistfully gazing photo off into the sunset, and no one should be offended. Everybody wins.
I'm assuming that she's referring to like positioning herself under the volcano so it looks like a hat. I don't know. Is that insensitive? The way she brings it up, it probably could have been. She's just so weird. At least she has some, cultural sense in that.
I'm not even kidding you guys. There was a turtle finding its way to land while we were at Turtle Bay. It was the best. Okay, so you're at the Dole Plantation, and I got this delicious Dole float. But
Johnny, your favorite place.
I learned something today that you can get one, and then you get two. So this is for my friend Jasmine, but you get number 3 for free. So we are 2 people and 3 floats, which means, of course,
not mad.
to the universe, I'm having the best day ever. So we are walking into Lanikai, which is supposed to be one of the most beautiful beaches in the world, and I'm super excited.
See how much we're actually seeing compared to her last one on the boat? That's why I was like, this cruise vlog is so bad. Like we're seeing she's actually like keeping us along. I'm guessing this was all one tour, so all one day she's seeing these things. It looks like she has a change of clothes now, so this might be the different day.
Look at it. So it's really easy to tell that Lanikai is one of the best beaches in the world when you just take a look at this water. This is not edited. This is exactly what the water looked like.
No, but
okay, she's gonna film it. So full weird. Okay.
it's weird that she like showed a little bit of shyness there. This is such a, like a touristy thing, but they're so much fun and it's a really cool way to learn about the culture if you go to like a really well done one. Sometimes they have like different cultural activities before they dance and do everything, and dinner. The food is amazing and they cook it traditionally. So there's a lot of upsides to it. I think as someone who's just a traveler, I'm not sure how actual Hawaiians feel about it. I don't know if any of you are Hawaiian, if you want to let us know down below if this is kind of like an annoying thing that tourists do, but I do know when people go on vacation they love to do it. They really do, and they really enjoy it, and they love seeing the fire dancers and the hula dancers and how beautiful they all always are. It's a good time. It's so touristy, but you got to do it if you go to Hawaii at least once. At least go to a luau once, I think, in my opinion. What do they think? Need an explanation. I like that her outfit there. Oh, and then you throw it. See, like you do different activities like this if you go to like a really good one. Oh.
He threw a stick. Because I'm kind of an idiot because I got this.
See, that to me, that's kind of rude. And that is kind of annoying to see when you are involving yourself in something culturally and then go, it's throwing a stick.
This amazing headband made, which I did not put on because I will not sacrifice the flower. But I did not film it because I was like, let's go live. It'll be so fun. But then I missed the whole process of them making the headband. So this is once again a reminder that I have no clue what I'm doing. And you guys still ride along with me, which is why I love you all. Because I'm my hotness explodes.
I wonder how many Mai Tais in she is at this point.
Take pictures. This is not his Aloha.
I wonder where she went for this. I love watching them. They're so pretty. I like this stuff. The quality has got me like, this is crazy how far we've come in the quality of video nowadays. Well, I'm sorry, what? It just ended? Okay. I was not expecting it to end like that. I'm sorry, guys. This is a short one. I guess it was only 10 minutes long. Overall, I enjoyed it. I kind of wish, let me read her description and see if she mentions where. She does not mention that where the luau was taking place, and then she also, interesting, here I gotta show you guys this actually, her last video as well. If you haven't watched that one, try to pop it up top of the screen over there. It says Do you guys see FTC? This video is not sponsored. We have a hard time sometimes seeing what is sponsored and what's not in her travel videos. So I find that very interesting that back 7 years ago, when this influencer life and the FTC stuff was not very popular, that's very clearly not sponsored there for us to see. So interesting. I'm still like in shock about how abruptly that ended. I liked the vlog overall. I think we got to see a lot. It wasn't her just talking about stuff that she did. We actually were seeing her do something. We saw her eat the noodles. She didn't just say, oh, we went and ate noodles. You know what I mean? And I feel like in her cruise one, she would say the activities that she did. We went out, we ate, we did this, but we weren't seeing any of it at all. I don't know. I kind of liked it. I'm not gonna lie. Nice, short and sweet, and got to see a little bit of what they were doing. I wish you did talk more about what tour she took, because I definitely think she was on that tour guide that she kind of showed. That must have been a tour, because quite often they have various tours that include the Dole Plantation, going to see Diamond Head, going to see a couple things, and then rounding it up with a luau at night. I wouldn't be surprised if that was a whole thing together as well. Her not being sponsored, I mean, so she didn't have to really show who she was with, but as someone who's working in the travel industry, obviously that's interesting to me, and it has developed over time too. Now people want to know what exactly you're doing on these vacations, because social media is such an inspiration for other people's vacations now. So I can see how over time people have become more interested in the specifics about what influencers are doing on their vacation. Thank you guys for watching this one with me. I want to do her next Hawaii video, so we're gonna look at the next 2 Hawaii videos. I am also going to be in London in the next few days. Thank you guys so much for watching. We're going on this little journey down memory lane with Glitter and Lasers. If I'm liking her travel vlogs like back in the day way more than hers now, I don't know, that'll be kind of interesting to see. We'll see. We'll have to watch the next 2 videos about this Hawaii trip and see if we're enjoying her retro content more than her current content of travel. Let me know down below where you are traveling this year. I'm so curious what vacations you have booked, and thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for this one, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!